Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Canadian Impeccable Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. And that'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we're live to be live. Also, mention no purchase safe. The link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Robin Yount, 79 and 99. Teo Guillen, 22 of 35. Buster Posey, 26 of 60. Jace Borhoffen, 18 of 35. Barack Porter, 14 of 35. Ryan Zimmerman, 21 of 78. Wade Boggs, 2 of 35. Miguel Cabrera, 1 of 24. And Braden Montgomery, Stainless Stars, 75 and 99. Joe DiMaggio, 31 and 99. Rhett Lauder, 33 of 60. Braden Montgomery, 73 and 99. Austin Wells, 6 of 10. Colt Emerson, 18 and 99. Teo Guillen, 3 of 10. 1 of 25, Braden Montgomery. Great patch. Redemption. Cooperstown signatures, Mike Schmidt. And 1 Troy Ounce for Whitey Ford, 19 of 25. Good time to be getting some silver. Final box of the break, box number 3. Good luck, everybody. Cliff Lee, 47 of 60. James Hibbs III, 2 of 5. Ty Cobb, 20 of 25. Cole Young, Elegance Jersey Patch Auto. Jake Gonzalez, 14 of 25. Arjun Nimala, 5 of 99. Mark Burley, 3 of 25. Roger Clemens, 85 of 97. And final card of the break. Junior Caminero, 2 of 5 batting glove patch. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. For the hits, Robin Yount, Teo Guillen, Buster Posey, Jace Boroffen, Brock Porter, Ryan Zimmerman, Wade Boggs, Miguel Cabrera, Brady Montgomery, Joe DiMaggio, Rhett Lauder, Brady Montgomery, Austin Wells, Colt Emerson, Teo Guillen, Brady Montgomery, Mike Schmidt, Whitey Ford, Cliff Lee, James Tibbs III, Ty Cobb, Cole Young, Jacob Gonzalez, Arjun Namala, Mark Burley, Roger Clemens, and Junior Caminero. Alright, that is it for baseball. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Football here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Back to you guys shortly. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm Pete. We've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Football Hobby to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live, keep it live. Also, make sure you put it in the safe, link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Drew Aller, 6 of 10. Caden Salter, 21 of 149. LaDainian Tomlinson, 10 of 10. Chalk it up. That's nice. Phil Maffa, 4 of 5. Xavier Restrepo, 8 of 15. Oscar Delp, 7 of 7. And DeMond Williams Jr., 5 of 5. Box 2, Dallin Hayden, out of 149. TJ Lateef, 22 of 25. Amari Huggins Bruce, 6 of 15. Trevor Jackson, 1 of 3. Juju Lewis, 2 of 3. Tez Johnson, 1 of 3. And Diego Pavia, 3 of 5. Box number 3, not nearly as bowed as the women of sport. Not all the women of sport are like that. They're kind of like this, like just kind of lesser bend to them, but some of them are pretty bad. I'll agree with that. Xavier Thomas, 68 of 149. Juju Lewis out of 149. Andrew Armstrong, 5 of 5. Jared Curtis, 7 of 15. DeQuan Felton, 2 of 5. Denzel Gardner, 11 of 15. And Garrett Nussmeier, 8 of 8. Box number 4. DeMond Williams Jr., 46 of 49. Orion Day out of 149. Caden Durham, 4 of 10. Elizabeth Lane IV, 12 of 15. TJ Lateef, 4 of 4. Ethan Grunkemeyer, 4 of 10, and Gunnar Stockton, 10 of 15. Box 5, Avery Johnson, 2 of 25. Lenore Sellers, 45 of 49. Jeremiah McClellan, 1 of 1. Ethan Kaliakmanis, 1 of 5. Antoine Hill Jr., 8 of 15. Dylan Risk, 2 of 4. And George McIntyre, 1 of 8. Halfway point, box number 6. Brett Favre, out of 149. Bryce Underwood, out of 149. And Malachi Nelson, 5 of 8. Nico Marshall, 7 of 7. Hines Ward, Moulton, 10 of 10. Jaden Blue, 13 of 15. And Cam Coleman, 19 of 25. Box 7. Ricky Collins, 10 of 10. Justin Tucker, out of 149. Trudez Green, 3 of 3. Nick Harbor, 15 of 15. Woody Marks, 1 of 4. Peyton Thorne, 1 of 4. And Bob Greasy, Larry Little, and Mercury Morris, 9 of 20. Triple auto. Well, that'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if any of those 3 guys. Box 8. Jadarian Price, out of 149. Bo Jackson, 1 of 10. Gavin Sawchuk, 10 of 15. Ethan Hampton, 3 of 8. Ellis Robinson, 1 of 5. Jaylen Brown, 5 of 10. And Caleb Johnson, Nicholas Singleton, and Dylan Sampson, 1 of 15. Triple auto. Box 9. Got a big boy on the back there. I don't know if y'all caught that. Troy Polamalu, out of 149. Elijah Badger, 3 of 10. Kamario Taylor, 1 of 1. Luke Altmaier, 8 of 12. Hank Brown, 1 of 1. Ricky Collins, 1 of 1. And 1 of 1. DJ Lagway, Anime Nation. Boom. About 8 months in, we finally get the product hit, basically. We will take that. Box 10. Randy Moss, 17 of 25. Noah Fafita, out of 149. Micah Hudson, 5 of 10. Daquan Fenn, 8 of 10. TJ Moore, 1 of 7. Tommy Malott, 2 of 4. And Dylan Gabriel, 8 of 10. Mason Holtzclaw, out of 149. Mitchell Evans, out of 149. JT Lindsay, 1 of 4. Caden Robinson, 6 of 12. Caleb Johnson, 6 of 7. Marcus Harris, 1 of 3. And Tetairoa McMillan, 10 of 15. And final box of the break, box number 12. Good luck, everybody. Jeremiah Love, 60 of 149. Keegan Croucher, out of 149. Landon Holly, 1 of 15. Daniel Jackson, 4 of 10. Caden Salter, 3 of 10. Hakeem Williams, 8 of 15. And Bryce Underwood, 11 of 20 to close us out. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, go and get a hit recap going real quick. And then we'll take care of our 2 randoms. For the hits, Drew Aller, Caden Salter, LaDainian Tomlinson, Phil Maffa, Xavier Restrepo, Oscar Delp, DeMond Williams Jr., Dallin Hayden, TJ Lateef, Amari Huggins Bruce, Trevor Jackson, Juju Lewis, Tez Johnson, Diego Pavia, Xavier Thomas, Juju Lewis, Andrew Armstrong, Jared Curtis, Daquan Felton, Denzel Gardner, Garrett Nussmeyer, DeMond Williams Jr., Ryan Day, Caden Durham, Elizabeth IV, TJ Lateef, Ethan Grunkemeyer, Gunnar Stockton, Avery Johnson, Lenore Sellers, Jeremiah McClellan, Ethan Kalekmanis, Antoine Hill Jr., Dylan Risk, George McIntyre, Brett Favre, Bryce Underwood, Malachi Nelson, Nico Martial, Hines Ward, Jada Blue, Cam Coleman, Ricky Collins, Justin Tucker, Trudez Green, Nick Harbor, Woody Marks, Peyton Thorne, Jadarian Price, Bo Jackson, Gavin Sawchuk, Ethan Hampton, Ellis Robinson, Jalen Brown, Troy Polamalu, Elijah Badger, Mario Taylor, Luke Altmaier, Hank Brown, Ricky Collins, and DJ Lagway, Anime Nation, Randy Mouse, Noah Fafita, Micah Hudson, Daquan Fenn, TJ Moore, Tommy Malott, Dylan Gabriel, Mason Olsclaw, Mitchell Evans, JT Lindsay, Caden Robinson, Caleb Johnson, Marcus Harris, Ted McMillan, Jeremiah Love, Keegan Croucher, Landon Holly, Daniel Jackson, Caden Salter, Hakeem Williams, and Bryce Underwood. And headed to random.org, dual or triple auto, Bob Greasy, Larry Little, and Mercury Morris, and Caleb Johnson, Nicholas Singleton, and Dylan Sampson. Alright, we're going to head over to random.org real quick and knock these two out. We'll be back with that in just a second. Afterwards, we're on to 2025 Leaf Metal Limited Sport. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to figure out how to be valid for us. We're going to go 10 times on each random, starting off with Bob Greasy, Larry Little, and Mercury Morris. That is 9 times. Final roll. Bob Greasy with the win. Congratulations. And Caleb Johnson, Nicholas Singleton, and Dylan Sampson. That is 9 times. Final roll. Dylan Sampson with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for football. Thank you guys again. We'll be back in just a few minutes with 2025 Leaf Metal Women of Sport. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks on B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Woman of Sports to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and be live. Also mention to print as necessary, link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Start off with an on card for Kaylin Chen. On card described, 155 of 200. Diana Taurasi, 2 of 10. Hannah Hidalgo, 1 of 1. Haley Van Lith, 5 of 10. Cheryl Miller, 1 of 1. Camila Cardosa, 1 of 6. Hannah Stolke, Liquid Fire die cut, 1 of 1. And Ella Beaufait, 3 of 4. Box number 2. Mira O'Neill, 1 of 1. Sarah Ashley Barker, 1 of 1. Ioka Lee, 1 of 1. Sophia Smith, 1 of 1. Haley Cavender, 9 of 10. Dominique Malanga, 9 of 10. Kaylin Chen, 1 of 1. And Cameron Brink, 9 of 10. Box number 3. Grace Knox, 3 of 5. Jenica Lewis, 1 of 1. Katie Dennebeer, 1 of 1. Angela Ruggiero, 1 of 1. Haley Van Lith, 2 of 5. LFG. Naomi Osaka, Liquid Fire die cut, 1 of 1. Monet Davis, 3 of 4. And Katie Ledecky, 6 of 8. Box number 4. Monet Davis, 1 of 1. Lexi Hull, 8 of 10. Esmery Martinez, 1 of 1. Brandy Chastain, 1 of 6. Reagan Smith, 1 of 4. Lexi Hull, 5 of 8. Becky Hammond, 1 of 1. And Toby Fournier, LFG, 3 of 4. Hillary Knight, 4 of 5. Aaron Blanchfield, 1 of 7. Aaron Andrews, 1 of 1. Cynthia Cooper, 5 of 6. Jenica Lewis, 5 of 6. Sophia Esposito, 1 of 1. Katie Dennebeer, 1 of 4. Sonia Citron and Georgia Moore, 1 of 5. Dual auto, that'll be headed to random.org. End of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those two ladies. Box 6. On card inscribed, Cheryl Miller, 66 of 100. Libby Dunn, 1 of 1. Alexandra Jacek, 1 of 1. Ashley Sofakanik, 1 of 1. JC Sheldon, 2 of 4. Andy Harding, 1 of 2. Michael Michelle Brown, 3 of 10. And Grace Knox, 2 of 3. Box 7. Oh, well, we've got a big one on the back here. Jeannie Buss, 1 of 1. 12 gauge Paige Van Zandt, 1 of 1. Hannah Cavender, 2 of 10. Kim Mulkey, 4 of 5. Malaysia Full Wiley, 1 of 3. Isabella Garachi, 2 of 8. Cassidy Cook, 1 of 5. And Ella Beaufait, KJ Johnson, Keelan McWright, Kaylin Ohashi, Reagan Smith, Sophia Esposito, Sydney Rezegi, and Sydney Smith. 1 of 1 Octo Auto. Oh. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have any of these 8 ladies. Good luck on that. Box 8. Annalie Waters, on card inscribed, 15 of 15. Naomi Osaka, 1 of 1. Vashti Cunningham, 5 of 10. Caitlin Chen, 1 of 1. Kayla Harrison, 1 of 1. Sophia Smith, 1 of 1. Sarah Bacon, 2 of 2. And Jeannie Buss, 1 of 1. Boom. Katie Ledecky, 7 of 7. Olivia Olson, 4 of 4. Chloe Ketz, 1 of 3. Harmony Turner, 1 of 7. Logan Mizuraka, 2 of 3. Evie Leapfarth, 1 of 6. Cheryl Miller, 1 of 1. And Kayla Harrison, LFG, 2 of 3. And final box to break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Annalie Waters, 1 of 1. Paris McKinsky, 1 of 1. Manon Remo, 1 of 1. Keelan McWright, 1 of 1. Olivia Miles, 1 of 5. Kate Martin, LFG, 3 of 4. Sarah Strong, 4 of 10. And Nika Moore, 1 of 3. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Look forward to having you back in here sometime soon. We're going to go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, and then we'll take care of both of our randoms. McBride or McWright? McWright. For the hits, Diana Taurasi, Hannah Hidalgo, Haley Van Lent, Cheryl Miller, Camilla Cardosa, Hannah Stolke, Ella Beaufait, Nero O'Neill, Sarah Ashley Barker, Ioka Lee, Sophia Smith, Haley Cavender, Dominique Malanga, Caitlin Chen, Cameron Brink, Grace Knox, Jenica Lewis, Katie Dennebeer, Angela Ruggiero, Haley Van Lith, Naomi Osaka, Monet Davis, Katie Ledecky, Monet Davis, Lexi Hull, Esmery Martinez, Brandy Chastain, Reagan Smith, Lexi Hull, Becky Hammond, Toby Fournier, Hillary Knight, Aaron Blanchfeld, Aaron Andrews, Cynthia Cooper, Jenica Lewis, Sophia Esposito, Katie Dennebeer, Olivia Dunn, Alexander Jaksek, Ashley Suffolkanik, J.C. Sheldon, Andy Harding, Mikhail Michelle Brown, Grace Knox, Jeannie Buss, 12 gauge Paige Van Zant, Hannah Cavender, Kim Mulkey, Malaysia Full Wiley, Isabella Garachi, Cassidy Cook, Naomi Osaka, Vashti Cunningham, Caitlin Chen, Kayla Harrison, Sophia Smith, Sarah Bacon, Jeannie Buss, Katie Ledecky, Olivia Olson, Chloe Kitts, Harmony Turner, Logan Mizuraka, Evan Leadfarth, Cheryl Miller, Kayla Harrison, Annalie Waters, Paris McKenzie, Manon Ramon, Keelan McWright, Olivia Miles, Kay Martin, Sarah Strong, and Nika Moore. On-carded scribes for Caitlin Chen, Cheryl Miller, and Annalie Waters. And headed to random.org, Sonia Citron and Georgia Moore, dual autos. And Ella Beaufait, KJ Johnson, Keelan McWright, Kaylin Ohashi, Reagan Smith, Sophia Esposito, Sydney Rozecki, and Sydney Smith. Alright, that is it for Women of Sport. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Happy Holidays Multi-Sport. Here in a few minutes, we'll get that set up and good to go. But first, we're going to head over to random.org and knock these two out. We'll be back that in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to 3 high to be valid for us. We're going to go 9 times on each random, starting off with Sonia Citron and Georgia Moore. That is 8 times. Final roll. Sonia Citron with the win. Congratulations. And Ella Beaufait, KJ Johnson, Keelan McWright, Reagan Smith, Sophia Esposito, Sydney Rozecki, and Sydney Smith. Octo Auto. That is 8 times. Final roll. KJ Johnson with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for Women of Sport. Thank you all again for being here on a Tuesday. And we are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Happy Holidays Multi-Sport. Back that in just a few minutes. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Happy Holidays multi-sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live and it'll be live. Also, need to mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Jose Canseco, 3 of 15. Quail Wheaton, 2 of 2. And Cam Scadaboo, 2 of 3. Snow Globe. Box number 2. Jim Edmonds, 4 of 5. Bernie Williams, 5 of 5. And Hallmarks, John Morant, 5 of 5. Box 3. Dwight Howard, 4 of 4. Jim Calhoun, ornament 1 of 1. And Spike Lee, 3 of 3. Trevor Hoffman, 1 of 1. Elijah Haven, 1 of 1. And Dustin Poirier, 12 of 15. Box 5. Wonderful Champ Mons, 4 of 4. Drew Pearson, 1 of 15. And Carlos Alcaraz, ornament 1 of 1. Oh. Box 6. Joey Jaws, Joey Chestnut, 1 of 1. Darryl Strawberry, 2 of 2. And Miss Livy Dunn, ornament, 2 of 3. Box 7. Sammy Sosa, 2 of 5. Muggsy Bogues, 2 of 3. And Margot Robbie, 1 of 1. Box 8. Tristan Keys, 15 of 15. Gabby Douglas, 11 of 15. And Cameron Boozer, 2 of 5. Box number 9. Ozzie Smith, 1 of 1. Jerry Stackhouse, 12 of 15. And Stone Cold Steve Austin, 4 of 5. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Jamal Lewis, 3 of 15. Dexter McClellan Jr., 1 of 1. And dual auto, Jerry West and Magic Johnson. Boom. 3 of 5. And that will do it for us, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being part of the break, as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, and we'll take care of our random. For the hits, Cam Scattaboo, Bernie Williams, Dwight Howard, Elijah Haven, Dustin Poirier, Drew Pearson, Carlos Alcaraz, Darryl Strawberry, Gabby Douglas, Cameron Boozer, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Dex McClellan Jr., Jose Canseco, Jim Edmonds, John Morant, Jim Calhoun, Spike Lee, Joey Chestnut, Libby Dunn, Muggsy Bogues, Margot Robbie, Ozzie Smith, Jerry Stackhouse, Jamal Lewis, Will Wheaton, Trevor Hoffman, Wonderful Champ Mons, Sammy Sosa, and Tristan Keys. And headed to random.org, dual auto, Jerry West and Magic Johnson. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank y'all again for being here on a Tuesday morning. Really do appreciate it. Look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. We'll head over to random.org real quick and knock this thing out. Back on in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice, get a 3 high to be valid for us. We're gonna go 8 times on the random. Jerry West and Magic Johnson are up. Good luck. That is 7 times. 3 plus 5 is 8. Final roll. Jerry West with the win. Congratulations. Alright. That is it for us. Thank y'all again. This was BMC Collectibles Breaks. Look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. And until next, everybody, have a great lead into the new year.